Alright, good day everybody. It's another day in the garage, a new video, and last night I thought I better change something up. So last night I was thinking about that trailer hitch I welded, even though I went the extra steps to go to the next beam to help make it more sturdier. It just wasn't sitting with me right. There's something else I need to do. And then when I was uploading the video last night on my Jeep TJ where I had to repair the tire rack at the back because the weight of the tire from the tension of the weight of the tire swinging back and forth caused the welds to crack. That made me think. And it's all about leverage, right? Even though I did 3 passes on here and then welded to the next beam, and it would probably hold for the most part, I am gonna put a 45-degree brace on each side to help counteract that tension. That was welded up top, it's going to be welded at the bottom, and it's going to be welded up at the frame again. I already got my piece marked out, and I think after I do that, that'll be perfect. You have to think about, right? The e-bike bike rack is going to be as wide as my trailer, and the e-bike is 90 pounds. So 90 pounds with all that leverage is going to wreak a lot of havoc, especially on roads that's rough. And the last thing I want, I'm driving down a road, rough road, and I get to my destination, and my hitch broke off, and now my e-bike is MIA. So I need to get that welded up, and I got my fat bike hitch right there. This saw is awesome, but the blade is coming to the end of its life. It's not cutting as smooth anymore, so the carbide tips are definitely on their way out. Just got them tacked in place, ready to weld in. Coming down, yeah. We're looking good. Got that plate in there, both sides. I don't have to worry about anything now. Now moving on, I got this bike rack. I'm gonna take it apart, assemble it, see how my bike fits on it. Okay. Before I get too ahead of myself, I just got everything laid out here. Easiest way, I guess, is just to put it in the hitch and assemble it that way. Looks like those ones thread in. And we throw a safety pin on the back side, and then you have no wobble there, which is good. So now I got this part. Gotta slide it in. that bolt. Got a nut. So the idea of this is you want it tight enough to hold it in place, but you still got to move it around. Here is the back of the trailer. I'm only gonna use it for one bike. Well, I only got one bike, but I'm not gonna hold two on there because the trailer's pretty light, so might make the trailer a little dicey when the roads are rough. But this is it. In order to set this up for my bike, I need to hook it up to my Jeep. Otherwise, if I put my tire on the back, the weight's gonna flip the trailer up. I just had to get it out of the garage. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tall to get that in there for sure. So I just came outside, put it on. It's not strapped down properly, of course, but I just wanted to test fit it. And yes, it is going to fit rather nicely. So the one thing you are going to see is that the brake lights are out. They're covered, so I ordered some for a bike rack that I'm going to attach right on the very back. And I got a adapter harness that's going to go into two, so it's going to run the trailer brake, then run another set of wires back, and I'll just connect to here. So that way it'll be some lights in the very back there. Now of course this isn't strapped down properly, I just kind of threw it down there. There's going to be straps that go through the tires to hold it in place, but the most important thing is to keep it standing straight up. But I think that's going to work out. So right now I'm just in the garage, changing over winters to summer tires, doing the transmission oil change again. Last year I did it and I used Amsoil oil that was rated for it. This time around I actually got the proper oil. The Pentosin ATF 8 is green, so I'm gonna change it now in the spring, and then I bought enough to do it again in the fall, and that'll be the last time I do it. There's nothing wrong with the Amsoil oil, except in specialty applications, I prefer to use the OEM oil myself. That's just a personal preference. I think this is my third year with this Country Smokers I picked up from Bass Pro Cabela's. I've always been wondering or thinking about getting an actual full-size model. But this one's been working out good for me. So we're just gonna cook some burgers tonight. Yep, use the pellet grill like a barbecue. So now for the bike rack, I picked up this Kurt Management 53201 auxiliary indicator lights, and I got some extra wire right here. And that's the 3D grommet that I printed that's going to go through the bulkhead. Let's see if we can get this open. Carefully. So let's say which side's which. So the lights are actually labeled L for left, R for right. So that makes it easy. So I just ran the plug down there. And then use that 3D printed bulkhead right there. So now I just got to connect it. All right, there we are. It is held on by 3M tape, but I put some zip ties on there. I got to tap the wires still, but just double checking that everything's wired correctly. That looks good. Brake light, left turn signal in one. this one. Everything works as it should. Alright, time to shut her down. Motherfucking beer time. Alright, motherfucking beer time. Got some caribou from BC. Right, I'm all set up now. Bike rack has some lights on it. I just needed it to get a little nicer out. It's nice out right now. It's nice in Calgary, but in the mountains there's still a lot of snow and it's getting muddy, so probably next few weeks I'm gonna head her out, but shut her down. I can't wait. It's gonna be a fun summer, that's for sure. Oh fuck yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.